Then take a shit. Go. Yo, me again. This is part 2 of the video. My teammate, aka Caleb, he's currently blowing up my roommate's bathroom. Yeah. Last time I was done, we were talking about dancing. At least I was talking about dancing. You have to know, or you don't have to know, because when I came here, I could have danced to save my life. Now I just dance and zook just for the hell of it. Zooking ain't that hard. That's all it is. It looks better with music. Wu Tang it ain't hard to do. Benny Bigger Wiggle, you seen him do it. It isn't that hard to do as well. What else is there to talk about? FAMU. Campus life. Like I said, Palmettos. I apologize for the past video. Pattyfoot isn't completely bad. Matter of fact, Pattyfoot is the cheapest one to stay in. I think it's like $1,500 a semester. Gibbs is like $22,000 a semester. Samson, Young, and Palmettos are all $2,500 a semester to stay in. I don't know about Truth or any of the female dorms because obviously I'm not a female, so I don't know about that. Kind of doing this video spontaneously as I go. I'm sorry if you can't understand me sometimes because my accent. I understand. I would strongly suggest for you to stay in Palmettos. Not only do you get more of the campus life, or do you get more of the freshman experience, females are allowed to come inside your room. You have a kitchen. They give you a fridge as well. You only, oh, my laptop's about to die. You have a roommate that stays in the room with you, and then you have about this room. Then you have like 2 other rooms down there where 2 other roommates stay in each one of those rooms. So Palmetto, you have up to 6 roommates. I'm not gonna lie, it's a walk from campus. Gibbs and Pattyfoot are right on campus. If you wanted to stay in Palmettos, then you will need to be able to walk. I mean, sometimes you'll be able to take the bus as well. We have a bus system on FAMU campus as well. Praise the Lord. But if you stay in Palmetto, you better memorize that bus system, because when you miss that bus and you have a class to go to at 8 o'clock and you miss that bus at 7:40, you better tell your teacher I was sick. I couldn't make it early because I was in bed. Alarm didn't go off. Shit. What else? Parties. I was watching somebody else's video about family life. They said, if you go to a party, do not dance. A senior friend of mine, class of 2013 friend of mine, told me the class of 2015 is more than likely one of the lamest classes he's ever seen. Why? Because I went partying with him. I'm a partier, he's a partier, so we get along perfectly well. We went to a party at a club named Baja's and another club named 2020. We went there. All the freshman girls were not dancing. This was when I was a freshman. I'm a sophomore now. All the freshman girls were not dancing. He called us the lamest class. That hurt my feelings because obviously I'm part of the class. How the hell are you going to say it's the lamest class? Class of 2016, learn from our mistakes or learn from them. Because if you go to a party to have a good time. This pisses me off. Do not go to a party and, like, if you stand on the wall, matter of fact, please don't stand on the wall if you can. But if a person tries to dance with you, don't have an attitude. Don't have an attitude when somebody gets behind you and he wants to dance. If he sees you moving and everything and you're like, oh my God, I love this shit, bouncy, biggity, bouncy, biggity, bouncy, biggity, bouncy. And then that's a song, by the way, you're going to find out, called Bouncy Biggity. I thought it was the dumbest shit, but it's actually pretty hype once you listen to it over and over again. It's not the point. If you are dancing and then a boy comes up to you and starts dancing on you, obviously he wants you to dance on him. It's not sluttish. It's not hoish. It's not ratchet. It's not ghetto. It's not anything bad. You're in a party environment and you're at a party, house party, club, it doesn't matter. You are allowed to dance on that person. You have all reason to dance on him. Now, there's a difference between being a hoe at a party and being an everyday person. An everyday person dancing. Oh, okay, I'll dance with this person a little bit. On the wall dancing. Okay, that's cool. Ho, throwing somebody on the ground and grinding on top of them. Now, dudes, we love this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, if you're a dude, you're gonna love that shit. If you're a dude looking at a female dude that you think, oh, she's easy, so I could just get to her next. Females are gonna be like, what a slut. Where do I stand on that? I feel as if only way you could do that is if you're drunk. And that's another thing I need to talk about. Peer pressure. There is no such thing as peer pressure in college. Middle school there was, I'm talking about first experience because I was peer pressured in elementary, middle, and high school. And now I just don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever I feel like doing. And to hell with everyone that doesn't like it. Peer pressure does not exist. Understand this. People will smoke weed. People will drink. People will smoke black and milds. People will have sex an abnormal amount of times. I have done. Matter of fact, I plead the fifth. This ain't about me. This is about y'all. This ain't about me. This is about y'all. Don't be afraid to try any of it, except for the last part. Don't have sex a lot, because if you're a female and you have sex a lot, that makes you a hoe. If you're a guy and you have sex a lot and every female knows about it, that's going to give you a bad reputation. I mean, unless you keep it on the down low, if you're a guy, if that's the case, then do you. But smoking weed and smoking in general. If you ever smoked before, then I'm not saying it's something you shouldn't try. I'm not saying it's something you should try, but at the same time, it's nothing you shouldn't try. You understand? Because if you want to try it, to see what it's like, then college is obviously the place to try it. It's where you're away from your parents. It's just nothing but you and your friends, and secrets are kept to you and your friends. And yeah, drinking. If you want to try drinking, never drank before, try it in college. If you want to try it, I'm not saying try it. I'm not enforcing you to try it. But I'm saying if you want to try it, then knock yourself out. I didn't smoke and I didn't drink before I came to college. What do I do now? It's not important. But what else? Basically, when you're in college, just be yourself. College is the one place where people go to just to find out who they really are themselves. Middle high school, I was a quiet person because I lived in a white neighborhood. I was raised around Caucasians. But there was like rarely any black people, and plus there wasn't that many islanders as well, and I only hung around my grandparents' friends who were islanders and like 60, 70 years old. So that's the only real islander influence I had. So like, of course you're going to be at a black school. Majority of you guys are black. If you're white, then you can still watch this video. Don't take offense if I say anything that may sound racial. So I apologize if I did that before in the past 8 minutes and 15 seconds of this video or the other video. Anyways, be yourself, and nothing wrong with being yourself. As you can tell, me and my friend Caleb that went to go blow up my bathroom. Damn, is he still in there? But yeah, me and my friend Caleb, we have our own little group. It's like 2 other people, and we're just crazy. We're just goofy, just all over the place. You can't tell us nothing. I'm not saying we're troublemakers. We know our limits. But as in terms of like going out and having a good time, going partying, we have a good time. We're just your typical college students, just here trying to get our education, not letting partying get in the way of our education. Because remember this, you may come to FAMU, you may have a good time, but if you do not get your grades in check, I repeat, if you do not keep your grades in check, you will not be here for long. I'm telling you this. I knew people in the fall and the spring semester that are not here right now. It hurts me because I was close to these people. Some of them didn't want to come back. Some of them couldn't come back. I knew somebody that had a .8 GPA. How do you get a .8 GPA? The thing that made me mad, he didn't even party. He didn't go out. He wasn't that social. He's just like, oh, I just didn't go to class. Matter of fact, that's the next subject I'm going to talk about, class. But this video is coming to a close, so we're going to talk about class in the next video. So see y'all in a few seconds.